Tim Berners-Lee, in fact, his view, the guy who started the web, he said the basic idea of the web is that it's an information space through which people can communicate, but communicate in a special way. Communicate by sharing their knowledge in a pool. The idea was not just that it would be one big browsing media, which I think it has been for a while. The idea was that everybody would be putting their ideas in as well and taking them out. So information would be available everywhere except China, by the sounds of it, to everybody that wanted it. Now that's really powerful. Quite scary, I should think, too, for politicians and policymakers. But liberating, I would argue, for a lot of us. So, in a change from Web 1 to Web 2, what you've got now are, in Web 1, where people writing their own website, paying people vast amounts of money to write these whizzy sites that look beautiful. Now they actually blog. They don't look as pretty, they don't look as visually attractive, but they are accessible by the individual themselves. It used to be that you would access encyclopedias online, but now, more and more, we're looking at Wikipedia. And Wikipedia, again, is being edited by people themselves, being vetted by experts. Again, you need to train your students to look at and check the validity of some of that, but it doesn't mean you discount it completely. Publishing was you put your stuff up there, but now it's about participating and actually other people adding to your documents. And wikis are really liberating. Wikis have enabled me to put on information easily, and I'll show you the wiki that I've set up with all of the links from this meeting, which I will give to Rachel and Mark. When I was creating this lecture, when I found things, I put them on the wiki, and then I could get at them easily. These are my workspaces on a free organisation called PB Works. There are all sorts of them out there. I'm not advocating this one because it's brilliant, but it's the one I find easiest to use. I don't know that I can get online. I'll see if I can get online, but I don't think I can. Let's try. Maybe? Right, here we go. So these are just pages that I've created myself. Now, one of the things, I'm going to show you this, it's nothing to do with science at all, but it's really been exciting that I've set up this web page here, which is all of the stuff that I've collected about my family history, because I'm a bit anal about that now, and I'm really, my family are bored out of their mind when I talk about all these great-grandfathers and things. But some of the family are actually interested, and what I've got is a wiki page where I've got everything on there, and instead of me having it all the way in Cambridge, now my relatives in Northern Ireland can use it and share it and see it and add to it as well. So this is my local history page of my family with pictures of there. That's where I come from in Northern Ireland. Look, isn't it lovely? Green, lush, rains there all the time. And it's just really, really easy to do. And you don't need to know anything about HTML or computing. You can do this really easily. And you could do this tonight and go home and have this wiki page running tomorrow. It's that easy, honestly. Believe me, I'm no techie, and if I can do it, you can. But the page that I've set up, go back. This is the page now for the conference. So it works just like a normal website in that you just hyperlink everything. But then, see, mobile phones are everywhere. And I've got these links that I find for really useful things. And it's really easy. If you wanted to change something, you simply click on this, and then you can then just use this like a word, an ad, and it's dead easy. And the good thing about it is that you can open it to other people to edit as well. So I've got a site. Just save that. Right, this is the site that my students and I share. And I have owned up to not being a business. So when they find a really good resource, or they create a good resource while they're in school, or I find a really good thing or whatever, we put it on here, and we all share this. And they can just add stuff to it as and when they find it. So it's truly collaborative, and they look here. If they want to plan something, they'll look on here. And if they find a video clip or whatever, they just upload it. And you can have them, you can access it by the wiki page, or you can have, just go in like a resource area. Okay. And I've got them all filed there, all of the various resources under files, just using the same structure as you would do on your hard drive. And we can just download this, and then it's available to them when they're remote away from the university. The fact that they're posted out to Hunstanton, which is miles away from the university, means that they're not disadvantaged. They can still access this stuff while they're on their placement. So I think that's wikis are really exciting. Okay. We also have a walled garden, some people call it, this idea of a virtual learning environment or a computer management system, where all of our course material are all housed. I don't give them any paper now at all. They don't get anything on paper, it's all on here. And they have chats. They go online and they chat to each other. And they also, as part of their reflective process of being a new teacher, they write a blog. So at the end of each week, they will write a blog about their experience, about how things have gone in school, the good things, the things that didn't go quite so well. But I can access that as their tutor when they're out in school, and I can just check that they're all okay, and that they're coping, and that they're not, about to crash and burn. And they can then tell me about how things are going there too. And and they like doing it because it's really cathartic at the end of a difficult week to be able to just write on there about how that week's gone. But it's dead easy to use. They're not in any way, technical experts. But this is all out there, and there are free bloggers that you can download and use yourself.